Welcome, in front of me is an HTC Desire 20 Plus, and today I'll go over unboxing along with an overview of this phone. So, starting off, this is the packaging, minus some random writing on here. Not sure why it's like that, but whatever, it's just a box. So let's pop it open. Now, HTC does one thing nicely, which is include all the colors of this device. So as you can see all the choices that you can have. So we have something like a gold, black, and blue. And now all with their own fancy names. So for instance, this isn't just black, it's night black. So taking that into consideration, probably is going to be something like a sky blue or whatever. But yeah, anyway, let's just toss that to the side and get to the phone. So there's the phone. Then we got this super weird way of trying to get inside the case. So this doesn't actually come out for some other reason. And then in here we got some paperwork, some eject tool, if I can actually get it out. There we go. So not much there, just paperwork. Headphones, which these are the normal 3.1 mil jack, so probably you already have something that is better than this. So, yep. Then we got a charging cable, Type C to Type A. Charging brick. Now this is going to be 18 watts. So not the best, but oh well. And that's all we get in the box. So yeah, let's just eat that to the side and get to the unboxing, or actually unpacking the device there. Right off the bat, you can see that this isn't really black. This is more like silver. It's plasticky too, so not necessarily the best feeling of on the device. So let's just power it on, and while it's turning on, I'm gonna go quickly over the screen specifications. So this is a 6.5 720 by 1600 pixel display. It's an LCD IPS with a 81.7% screen to body ratio and 270 pixels per inch. So honestly, this is a little bit underwhelming. It's nothing special. It's not even like mediocre. I would say this is kind of bad. And I will right off the bat maybe point out the price. This device comes at around 250 euros, making it, in my personal opinion, way too overpriced for what it brings to the table. And honestly, if at this price tag, they would have, for instance, dropped this device, so the HTC Desire 21 Pro 5G. So I would call it a little bit better than this, but it costs also 100 euros more. So even if that better device would have costed 250, I would still not recommend it. So this should probably give you a clear indication of what I think about this one, considering it is even worse than what the other device that I did. So just like before with the other HTC that I did an unboxing for, I will compare it to Poco X3 Pro, because honestly this is going to be the best comparison I can give when it comes down to the price range and also the features that the device has. And basically saying it shortly, Poco X3 will blow this device out of the water in every single category. It has better display in every kind of way. I would assume better cameras, although I haven't really gotten to test them thoroughly to give you hands down, yeah, this is better or whatever. But I would say they're both just okay in terms of what is on the paper. But the main benefit of the Poco, apart from the fact that it costs the same amount as this one, is the fact that it basically has a flagship grade processor in it. So instead of having a Snapdragon 720G like this one has, it comes with 860 or something like that. So it's gonna be just ages better than this. Now anyway, let's get back to this one right here. So as you can see, this is already set up. Let me max out the brightness, and it's not really that bright, to be honest, but yeah. So the display is underwhelming. I would have expected better, honestly. Then if we flip over, we have quadruple camera setup. And all honesty, it's just a dual camera setup at best, because two other sensors right here, the macro and depth, are just abhorrent garbage that shouldn't be used nor included in your device. It's basically like ordering a fast food and getting already half-eaten cheeseburger that you don't want and you have to throw it out yourself. These cameras are basically the equivalent of this garbage that you never wanted, but it's there. So actually being like serious for a moment, the main sensor right here is a 48 megapixel wide one. Then we have a 5 megapixel ultra wide, and like I said, 2 megapixel macro and 2 megapixel depth. And the cameras are just meh. That's the best way I can honestly describe it. So yeah, let's get a plant and capture a couple photos. Honestly, I'm just gonna stop right here with just the wide one. I personally don't have the mental fortitude to go through another HTC device and disappointment that they bring to the table here. So you can already see right here, this is just a 48 megapixel wide sensor, and this is actually worse than the previous one that I did, and by a lot worse. So I really wouldn't want to use that camera overally. And if this is the best thing that they can bring with the, I would say, the main lens right here, the 48 megapixel wide sensor, if this is the best what this device has, then I don't really want to go further. That's just how I'm gonna look at this. It's just waste of time, to be honest. So let's look at the actual specifications of it. So like I mentioned before, it does have a Snapdragon 720G. It comes with 128 gigabytes storage. That's nice. Has 6 gigabytes built-in RAM, so I'll call that norm. Expandable via SD card, 5000 mAh battery, 18 watts charging, and back fingerprint sensor. Oh, that feels really outdated, to be honest. So yeah, honestly, I have nothing positive to say about this device. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, also for the other HTC device, it seems like they still want to pop out phones thinking that they're, I don't know, like king of the Android devices, while their devices haven't been innovative or haven't done anything remarkable in the past decade. But the prices are still priced as though they're the hot guys on the market, producing stuff that everybody wants. I can tell you, I don't want this. Even if someone would be paying me to take this, I wouldn't want this. Now, I am a little bit harsh on it, but to be honest, for the price that this device costs, I have nothing really positive to say for it. When it's being outperformed by different devices in every single category and costs the same amount. So that's basically the gist of it, and I wouldn't recommend this device. So that being said, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.